During the Amazon fishing trip, Townsend, an expert angler and TV personality known as the Fish Finder, showcased his skills in finding remarkable river creatures. Despite the dangers of lightning, Townsend's extensive knowledge of the Amazon basin and his reputation as a peacock bass world champion guided him to a unique encounter. Townsend's expertise in fishing on the Amazon is well established, as evidenced by his website dedicated to fishing trips in the jungle. His experience and understanding of the area were crucial during this particular adventure. His decision to navigate into the creek was deliberate, leading to an encounter with one of the Amazon's most impressive fish. This experience highlights Townsend's exceptional ability to locate and catch extraordinary river monsters, showcasing his passion and expertise in extreme angling. His reputation as a fish finder and his championship titles underscore his mastery of the Amazon's waters, making him a respected figure in the fishing community. Knowing the reclusive nature of the fish he sought, Townsend relied not only on his knowledge of their habitat but also on subtle indicators signaling their presence. Despite the setback of the aborted expedition on the lake, Townsend redirected his efforts to a smaller creek, minimizing the risk of lightning strikes. His persistence paid off as he soon found himself battling with an Amazonian giant, the arapaima. While the arapaima may not have the infamous reputation of Amazonian piranhas, its sheer size makes it a formidable underwater creature. As the largest scaled freshwater fish globally, arapaimas can reach astonishing proportions, with the heaviest recorded specimen tipping the scales at a staggering 440 pounds. However, it's not just their size that captivates anglers. There are numerous other factors that make encountering an arapaima an exhilarating experience. The arapaima's remarkable attributes don't end with its size. It also boasts a unique breathing mechanism that sets it apart from other river dwellers. Unlike its gilled counterparts, the arapaima is an air breather, a trait that grants it both advantages and vulnerabilities in the Amazon's waters. This distinctive respiratory adaptation proves advantageous in low-oxygen environments, offering the arapaima an edge over its peers. However, it also leaves them susceptible to predation, as they must regularly surface to gulp air, presenting an opportune moment for hungry predators to strike. Despite this vulnerability, the ability to breathe air serves as a key strength for the arapaima. During periods of low water oxygenation, they assert their dominance in oxbow lakes, where diminished oxygen levels render their prey sluggish, placing them at the top of the food chain. The air-breathing arapaima is not limited to a fish-only diet. It also consumes crustaceans and, somewhat surprisingly, small mammals that venture too close to the water's edge. This creature is far from being a gentle giant, as it demonstrates a diverse and opportunistic feeding behavior. However, there is a somber aspect to the tale of this Amazonian monster, and it stems from human activity. Although Townsend managed to reel in a sizable arapaima weighing around 200 pounds, he adhered to a catch-and-release policy due to the species' endangered status. Only specific locations within the Amazon basin allow for the capture of arapaima, with indigenous communities permitted to harvest them for subsistence purposes. Otherwise, catching an arapaima necessitates its immediate release back into its natural habitat. The arapaima's conservation status is precarious, as it is classified as data deficient by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. The vast expanse of its habitat makes it challenging to ascertain population numbers, and illegal fishing practices further obscure the true extent of the species' decline. Despite protective measures, enforcement remains difficult, contributing to the ongoing threat to arapaima populations in the wild. Townsend's remarkable catch was made even more challenging by his use of circular hooks, designed to minimize damage to the fish and ensure its safe release. Arapaima, despite being the largest scaled freshwater fish globally, are delicate creatures that require careful handling. The arapaima exhibits other fascinating traits as well. For instance, the male of the species is a mouth brooder, meaning it carries its offspring in its mouth during the early stages of their life. Meanwhile, the female circles the male, warding off predators to protect the brood. Another unique feature of the arapaima is its bony tongue, which is lined with teeth. These teeth serve various purposes among the indigenous peoples of the Amazon basin, such as being used as nail files. Additionally, the tongue is believed to have medicinal properties. When dried and mixed with guarana bark, it is combined with water and administered to patients to eliminate intestinal worms. The story of the enormous and endangered arapaima reveals just one intriguing aspect of the diverse ecosystem found in the Amazon basin. This region is home to a plethora of river monsters, making it a hotspot for biodiversity. With approximately 2,500 known species of fish and potentially thousands more awaiting discovery, the Amazon basin boasts the highest fish species diversity of any river basin worldwide. Among the remarkable inhabitants of the Amazon are river stingrays, alligator-like giants, electric eels, and the notorious piranhas. However, the arapaima stands out as the true giant of these waterways, dwarfing its counterparts in size and presence. Townsend's encounter with this magnificent creature underscores the unique and extraordinary nature of the Amazon's aquatic inhabitants.